We'll figure it out.
Okay. Try, do the push-ups. Aren't you going to the gym, Victor?
Yeah.
Come on. Alright, so it's actually been a couple weeks since I showed you. If you guys haven't seen that initial office tour video, go check it out. I think it was a couple weeks ago, but we finally got some artwork in. We're still working on it, but I figured I'd show you guys a little bit of an update. Obviously, we ended up getting a really cool acrylic sign. I got this from a guy in Arizona. If you want to buy one yourself, just hit me up and I'll tell you where I got it. I think it was only like 300 bucks, but it's like a full 3 foot by 3 foot. I think it looks really good when you kind of walk in the office. It's super professional. It's got these like cool, it like stands out from the wall, and it just kind of looks legit. So let's go. I think we added a couple other things to the office. This space is still kind of boring. We still want to add some artwork probably here, and artwork's kind of expensive. So, and then this is probably the coolest thing that we did add. Well, we added a couple of things here. So we kind of upgraded the kitchen a little bit. We put these like kind of floating shelves. I'll be honest, wasn't my idea. That was my girl. Would have no idea to do it, but it kind of looks pretty cool. Just adds a little bit to the wall. We ended up painting that wall black, obviously, just as like an accent wall, but obviously all the other ones. And then this was, we actually got shipped. I bought it on Etsy. You've probably seen it in other offices, but obviously it says our company. Just some cool like kind of mottos. I mean, confidence, respect, goal, vision, power. I mean, and so this thing was actually pretty hard to put on, but it's actually a sticker. So I think the thing was like 100 bucks, pretty cheap, but it kind of fills the wall a little bit. And then obviously we have our wheel. I'm sure you guys have seen that in other videos. And then I did a little bit to my office. So, we actually got these. So most of this artwork's actually from Ricky. So you see like a flag like this, but I actually got these things from Ricky at Tech Solutions. They're kind of like these periodic table elements, but they're business oriented. So this one says like hustle, which I thought was pretty cool. This one's humble, HM, having or showing a modest or low estimate of one's own importance. And then investor, had to leave the best one. This one's probably my favorite, IMV. It has some numbers on it. I don't know what they represent, but like the hustle one shows 24/7, 365, which is pretty cool. But this one's obviously my favorite. So it filled the space a little bit. And then we actually just got done finishing most of what my office is gonna look like. We have these things here, but we painted an accent wall, but we got the big sign. So obviously we're going full time on YouTube this year. We're putting out videos every single week, Tuesday, Friday, and I figured it would look really cool for background. I film a lot of my content across the room, and this is kind of a cool background for it. Plus, when I make TikToks or whatnot, it just kind of looks legit. And if you guys are wondering where I found this, I actually bought it for only 200 bucks. It's like 2.5 feet wide, or it's actually almost 3 feet, and it's probably about a foot long at 200 bucks over on Amazon. So that was a really cool purchase. But we're still adding some stuff, so hopefully you guys are sticking around, but definitely enjoy the rest of the video.
As I told you, we're always changing some of our scripts, our markets, our exit strategies, new buyers. You just have to be willing to change with the adapting environments. Obviously, we're, I guess you would call it a startup.
Yeah.
But you know the wholesale business, there's new regulations coming out at all times. There's new comps coming out. There's different lawsuits that affect different comps, like with Zillow, like that hurt us a lot. So just be open to change. But we try to have, especially with you here now, we're gonna have a lot more company meetings.
Okay.
We'll do like a Monday meeting every Monday, talking about what our goals are for the week, what struggles and what good things happened last week. If we need help on like this property, I just couldn't figure out the comps. We're gonna sit down and just as a team. Obviously, it'll be over Zoom. Hopefully, at some point, it's gonna be more in person. But we're just trying to integrate a lot of that more stuff. So I'm big into integrity always. You just be honest with me. I'll be honest with you at all times. Like if you have something you can't be here for whatever reason, just let me know.
Okay.
I don't mess with bullshit. Like if you're here making your calls, you're gonna succeed, and If you're not, I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah, exactly.
As I told you in kind of our interview, we have that like winners win mentality.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're going into this, like if you want to be a top dog in our company, if you want to, we don't have leadership positions in this company just because we're small, but if you want to naturally create yourself when that time comes, it'll be pretty obvious when it does. So, and then I'm all about like, I'm super understanding. So this is the same way I apply with like anybody in my company, whether you're here or a cold car in the Philippines or Mexico. As long, like, I don't care if you make mistakes. That's how I'm going to teach you what we do is a lot of just failing forward.
Yeah.
Sales is not something where it's just a lot of shadowing. It's a lot of situational things that you just don't know until they actually come up with you on the phone. So I always think put you on the dialer, put you on the cold leads, get a bunch of those like real bad ones out of the way, and just never making the same mistake twice.
Yeah, because I feel like experience is the best teacher, right?
Yeah, because sales is one of those things, right? You can't teach it. Sometimes just kind of bred, but you can put the right tools in place for somebody to succeed. So I'm not about perfection. It's just all about progress in the end. Like 1% better. That's how I live my life. And so we kind of have a couple softwares that we use in our company. This is something you're just going to come across a lot, so you don't have to take notes on or anything, but we use CallRail. It's kind of our acquisition. That's what all my guys use in the office. It's our phone service that allows you to text, call. You can get pictures from sellers on there. It's a really cool CRM-based type thing. We don't use it as a CRM, but you can always go back in there. It records all your conversations. So I'm like, hey, Michael, what did that seller say on that phone? What did they say anything about the roof? How old it was? Yeah, I think they did, but I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
You can go listen to that conversation, and then it'll tell you like how many times you've touched that contact. We get sellers to send us pictures again a lot through there. You can always like search up the seller's phone number, and you'll find it from the history of whenever you started, whether it was 6 months ago, 2 years ago. You'll find that person in that CRM. We have used Podio, obviously. It's something we're always kind of updating. It's one of those softwares where whenever I see something cool that I saw somebody else have in there, I just implement it.
Yeah, I know a little bit about Podio.
But it's one of the easier softwares now. We're eventually going to go to Salesforce, which is a little bit more complicated. But for now, with what our size is, that's fine.
Okay.
They say you're supposed to switch probably when you're about that like $2 to $3 million a year.
Okay.
And it just kind of depends. It's pretty expensive software, so it has to make sense. One thing I now have all my guys have is Propstream.
Okay.
Comping. We use Propstream. A lot of people use it to get lists and all that.
Mm-hmm.
We use it to help you as an extra layer to comp. Moreover, you can do your basics on Zillow, Redfin, and I really am going to push you not to every call you're going to make. The only way you can make 80, 100 calls in a day is if you're not sitting there comping every time before you call that prospect. So you just need a 5-10 second rundown of what that generally is going to look like, because you're not for right now, you're not the guy making the end offer.
Yeah.
Now you're negotiating numbers on that call, but you're not the final say in it. So you don't, with all the questions you're asking in the script, you have plenty of time to go ahead and ask. To comp while you're on that that call. So I know in the beginning it might be a little bit slower where you want to feel comfortable before you go in that call. But we use Propstream as that second layer of more for the cash buyers aspect of it. Is we want to see what other companies are buying for, so we know what we're going to sell it for.
So do you want? Would you want me to use more Zillow off of the
to
Zillow
start
estimate?
off? Yeah, Zillow, and we've actually noticed that Redfin's been a lot better for us. It depends on the market. But like one thing we're going to be starting is Texas. We're going to do probably Houston, Dallas now. Okay. And they don't show sold prices on
really?
Zillow. It's they withhold that. But I talked to a buddy of mine the other day. The only way you can get around it is I'm probably going to end up getting the MLS for it, or you can get on like Batch. So I might just shoot you guys as Batch sometime. For some reason they have MLS access. But for the basics, we actually notice Redfin's a little bit better than Zillow right now, but Zillow's great just to... Maybe not so much for the Zestimate, but you can get a good idea of what other properties are selling for in 5-10 seconds.
Let's just get like to the bottom, man.
Yeah.
And like when it's like these and like you don't really know, like sometimes I just like go with Redfin. Be like, okay, yeah, we're going to 250.
Can you go back to the notes real quick? Asking ballpark.
It's vacant too, so it's like fuck, like they actually kind of want to sell.
Maybe you can ask them like, oh, is it renovated?
They say it's in pretty good. Actually, they put down excellent condition, and they actually mentioned that they just put marble in the restrooms.
That's pretty big.
Well, they could be like BSing, like that could be like their only update, like freaking
Yeah.
just the restroom marble.
I mean, I guess what you could ask for like pictures maybe.
Most of the time they never send them, but yeah, I probably just gotta get on like provide.
Because maybe they say like they think when they say, oh, renovation, it's in excellent condition, they're going off of their opinion.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So like their standards might be different from our standards.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like a renovation.
Yeah.
See, that one looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
Right, for 165.
Whole chunk. Missing right
No siding on it.
Didn't sold for 300, but it crosses this. But I guess it's still close by. It's a larger lot, 2 years newer, so we kind of sporadic.
So for something like this, do you just kind of go off of the estimate?
I would go off of it and kind of get their lowest,
Okay.
see what their bottom is. I feel like,
That one looks pretty nice.
yeah, okay, let's look at this one. Bought with Redfin. Redfin bought it actually. Wow. Or bought with Redfin?
Yeah, they probably purchased
Oh.
it through.
Yeah, okay, so where Redfin listed it.
Yeah.
And they listed it for $260. And it's super nice as well.
That's just one. Well, it looks like it got updated.
Yeah, okay, so look at, I guess for this one,
261.
261. And when did it sell? Just sold.
Yeah. So that's probably your best comp right now. Well, depending on where it's at.
Ours is a bit bigger. Ours is bigger by 500 square feet. So-
Yeah.
But it's probably not that good a condition. Let's just say it's like 260, 270. Is
Yeah.
that fair?
Yeah.
Alright, so it's like, this is C. That's like down the road. Let me see. What's this? D. This one's very similar. It's a 3, has an extra.
Has an extra bath. But I mean, like, how much
But E.
does a bathroom add that much value to it? Adding that extra bathroom?
It's because it's like how all they think about is like rent yields, right?
Yeah.
Like you're more likely to like rent out a property that's a 3.2 than a 3.1. Because people look for 3.2s,
Yeah.
so it's like a bigger market for it.
That's true.
So it's like to them like a bathroom would like an actual value. What is that like? I'm not actually sure. Like what, $10,000-$15,000? 20?
Maybe even more. Yeah.
20? Okay.
I would think.
Say 20. To them it might be like 30 or something like
Yeah.
because they need that second one for them to rent it out. A lot of these like have like standards where it's like, I get like for example, they won't take anything that's not too bad. I mean too bad.
Okay.
And then it does sometimes like on some neighborhoods,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like depends.
Yeah.
And actually, another thing.
Because like I mean, if you go back to the notes, like and it says like, oh, at least 300,000, you could always say like, look, we can't build or we can't sell with 3.1. Like we'll have to add an extra bathroom. So like that's another cost that we have to put into renovations.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
To kind of like, I guess, I don't know, talk him down on the price if he's firm at 300.
Yeah, that's actually really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like kind of like a.
Like we have to add that bathroom in order to get that value for it. If we want it at 300,000, we have to put, we have to put money into adding that second bathroom.
Damn, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's just.
No, that's good. Look at this color. Well, I was gonna check what year it is. It's 1940. Maybe. What is this? Georgia, right?
Mm-hmm.
1950. Yeah, we can find something. We can find somebody. Oh, you want to try it? You want to do it? You do.
Sure.
Yeah,
I can try.
You can try that thing you were talking about. Like we're like, like add value. I mean,
Wait, what's the name?
Thanks, 250 Arby.
Yeah, potential. Have a palm sweat, man.
Oh, you're
That was the
sweating?
first one.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
would have
yeah.
been the first one.
Let's see. Actually, I'm not gonna do any of these next one. You're gonna do it until somebody answers.
All right, sounds good.
Hello?
Hi, is it?
It is.
Hi, it's Michael. I'm calling you because you spoke with my associate by the name of Frank, about the property on Bar J Road. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Awesome. So, first and foremost, I just want to say I appreciate you for taking this call. Is it okay if I share with you how we work before we get started?
Sure.
Okay. So right now I'm just going to confirm a few things that you spoke with Frank about. And if at any time you feel like we're not a good fit, just let me know and I'll do the same. Does that sound all right to you?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Awesome. So what he has down right now is that it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And he also mentioned that you did a little bit of remodeling. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah, we just brought it all, just updated everything.
So what in particular did you go ahead and update?
We fixed a lot of the sheetrock in like all the bedrooms and stuff.
Okay.
All of that's got fresh coat painted, fresh ceilings on it. Got new fans, all the light fixtures and everything have been upgraded. All of the outlets and the light switches and everything have all been changed to the newer ones because they were all still the original from when the house was built
Mm-hmm.
40 years ago, I think.
Oh, okay.
40 years ago.
Yeah.
So all of that is the tamper-proof, like child-proof one.
Oh yeah, that's always nice. That's always good to have.
The biggest upgrade is probably that we completely gutted and remodeled the 2 bathrooms. So they are tile floors, all new plumbing and stuff in those.
Okay.
And the kitchen has just been completely gutted and brand new countertops, cabinets, all new appliances. Every bit of that's been updated.
Gotcha. And what kind of paint did you go with when you went ahead and painted those walls?
We just went with a light gray color.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a beautiful color. Yeah, I like the light grays.
Light gray color wall, and then all the trim we have brought up today to white trim.
Oh wow, yeah. So it offsets pretty well. Has a good look to it.
Yeah, we did. They had in the living room area, they had like big cabinets next to the fireplace on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
We did pull those out and put like the floating shelves.
Oh yeah,
Just
yeah.
that wall behind it. We did leave for the storage fact. We left the 2 counters and 2 lower cabinets on each side. So it just because we liked having the extra storage.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, especially with those floating shelves. I have some in my house and they look really nice. It gives it that modern look to it.
Yeah, I love the shift flat walls on the back behind all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So it just kind of, yeah, we just,
I'm sorry?
so all of that has been completely redone. We did, it has a big sunroom off of the kitchen,
Okay.
and we did put in new French doors off of that.
Okay.
Just because we felt like the ones that were there wasn't anything really wrong with them, but they were a lot older. so they didn't have like the double pane glass in them. So we felt like for just being a little bit more economical with our power bill and stuff, we
Yeah.
felt like that would probably help. And this winter, it definitely made a significant difference.
Gotcha.
Just having that new double pane and everything. So,
Gotcha. And he didn't actually put here in the notes, what exactly square footage is the house sitting at right now?
I think we're right at maybe 1,700.
1,700?
It's not a huge house, but I mean, it's very well laid out.
And by any, go ahead.
For a 4-person family, it's plenty big enough, but we have 4 kids, so.
Oh, gotcha, yeah.
Considering moving.
Gotcha. And where do you plan on moving to?
We have land in Alabama.
Oh, okay.
We've been trying, that's the whole reason we've been just kind of updating versus adding on.
Yeah.
Is because we knew we wanted to build, so instead of making major remodel changes, we just left it as it is because it does work good for a 4-person family.
Mm-hmm.
It just is a little small for us.
Yeah, I get you. Growing family, you gotta expand somewhere, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, with that being said, how quickly are you really like ready to, get rid of this property?
We're hoping to be far enough along our land to maybe within the next 3 to 6 months, maybe.
Okay.
If the market will hold out, we're kind of hoping to be ready to sell hopefully within the next 3 months, but for
3
sure
months.
in 6 months, we're hoping to be ready.
Okay, gotcha. And by any chance, is there anyone that you need to consult with before selling the property? I would hate to step on like anybody's toes, just something along those lines.
I mean, no, it's 100% owned by me and my husband. So
Okay, so you are both on
we
the same
would
page.
discuss it. Yeah, I mean, and we're open to the cash offer. We've randomly gotten text message about them.
Yeah.
You're the first call we've gotten where we could actually talk to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that we're opposed to a cash offer versus going through a realtor. Just, we didn't really know enough about that to deal with anybody on the text message.
Gotcha. And so I guess my next question, you said you just started thinking about going with a realtor. I guess my question is like, why haven't y'all tried to go with the realtor to, maybe get the maximum offer you can get?
We're still considering that. We're not, with us having 4 kids,
Oh, gotcha.
until we have something pretty close to ready for us to move to. And we don't have that set up just yet. That's why I'm not saying right now we're ready to sell.
Yeah.
We still probably got another 2 to 3 months at the quickest we could have something ready.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. And so, if we agreed on a price today, what would happen next?
I would just have to discuss it with my husband and see kind of if he agrees that that's a good price, or if we do decide to go with the route of a realtor.
Gotcha. Okay.
Our
I'm sorry?
want to have to do the constantly having somebody calling, hey, we need to come see the house, we need y'all out for the next couple hours.
Yeah, that's a pain.
That's just
Yeah,
not
that's
the easiest thing to do, and it's really not the easiest thing to keep a house clean with 4 kids living in it.
exactly. Yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, that's a big pain. Just getting a random call out of nowhere and the realtor
I
saying,
get that's just, I get that's just part of selling it, but
yeah,
I mean, not everybody is very understanding of the fact that, hey, I get you're coming to see the house, but you have, 45 minutes and then I need you to get out.
yeah, and then you got to do a quick clean, right? You got to haul all the troops and get them to start cleaning, right?
Oh, yeah, but see, mine are young, so I have 4 little ones.
Oh, okay.
So they're not really helpful. Trying to clean up kids'
Gotcha.
toys and trying to clean up messes and everything. And then after checking the houses around us that sold, they're all selling for really they're usually hitting around 230 to 250, but they're also on a maximum of an acre lot. Most of them are a half acre lot.
Mm-hmm.
Ours having the bigger lot, we have a a shop on the property. We have a fenced-in backyard. I mean, we have a few extra things that go with this,
Okay.
than just the house. So I definitely think it's worth that. And we're pretty willing, because we're not ready to move just yet. We're perfectly fine with us having to wait and let it sit on the market for a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're okay with that. Because
Okay.
that's what we want to get for.
Yeah. So you.
I feel like with the work we've put in, it's worth it.
Okay. Yeah. So y'all are pretty firm on 295. There's no, there's no price range you're willing to maybe drop down a little bit.
Become cash.
I mean, we might drop down a little bit, but probably not by much.
Okay.
That's pretty much what we need to get.
Okay. Gotcha. And what would be that number that's low enough for y'all to really consider it? Because I just want to just let you know that we close in all cash. We cover all the closing fees and everything. So whatever you get from our price and what you've qualified for, that's what you net exactly.
I mean, probably the lowest, simply being a cash offer and knowing that we can close quickly, the lowest I think that we might be okay to go with would be maybe 280.
280.
And I would have to make sure with my husband on that one. But that would be probably the absolute lowest we could go.
Okay. All right. So I think I have all the information here. Do you mind if I follow up with you in about maybe a month to see where you're at with the whole process of you going to moving to Alabama and everything?
Mhm.
Awesome.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Okay, perfect. So I'll go ahead and schedule a call for this day from a month now. Is that fine?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, perfect. Well, I thank you so much for taking this call, and I will touch back with you in about a month.
All right, sounds good.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye.
You did really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, you did. Shit, you're better than me when I first started. It was horrible. Yeah, you did really good on the rapport. That's something I need to work on, rapport, because that kind of lowered her guard. Like,
Yeah.
made her, like, this guy's kind of cool. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
whatever, like, you go back. The only thing that I can remember, I guess you could have done is like I guess when you asked, like, how come you go with a realtor to get like your max offer?
Mm-hmm.
That's like saying like we're not gonna come like close. I don't know. It kind of felt like
Oh, okay.
like a realtor would be.
So should I have not just mentioned it at all?
You could have mentioned the realtor.
Okay.
You could have mentioned like, oh, how come you didn't end up going with the realtor or whatever.
Okay.
But I guess like the max offer part,
Oh.
they could like make a straight up like, oh, so I can get like I can get the max for my home with a realtor or something.
Yeah.
I don't-
Oh, okay. I get what you're coming from. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean they have motivation. Like she was a cool lady. That was pretty good.
Appreciate it.
I didn't even see this one. So this one for $350. Damn, it is their neighbor.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's like
They got a
okay.
pool.
Next door.
She had mentioned they had a shop. So,
Yeah, and the pool has like what 20,000-30,000,
yeah.
and it has more land, so it's like yeah, that wasn't bad though.
Thank you.
Who's gonna be your first pick? Like if you get the 2 or 4%.
Wait, what?
Who's gonna be like your first spin? Like what account?
The first one is the deal I got on Friday.
Friday.
I forgot what it was. What it was?
We'll figure it out.
Okay. Try, do the push-ups. Aren't you going to the gym, Victor?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh,
75
cash. That's
Okay.
not bad. That's not bad.
That's the highest cash one we got. All right.
And then this is the second one's for Mrs. For Kelly, right?
Yeah, Ashley Kelly, yeah.
Ashley Kelly, yeah.
I wasn't gonna let him spin it if the tenant was a 2-year lease.
So what ended up happening?
It's a 1-year lease.
Perfect.
Oh
No!
fuck.
Oh,
So
look,
close.
pay my bill.
You got it all close to lose a spin.
Hey, let's go!
You gotta pay my bill. That's probably the best one, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all could just come up with some random ass fucking price for your bill.
My doctor bill is like $5,000. This is my the Ashley Kelly one.
Damn, I did get
I need to see the push-up.
I'm on Team Top Golf.
75. That's not bad.
Why do we land on the same ones all the time? I swear this wheel is weighted.
This is just for fun, unless. Nah, I'm.
Watch, this one's gonna be like the fucking try again.
Yeah, yeah.
it's gonna be like freaking 10%.
Nah, that's okay.
Almost try again.
Yeah, that's alright.
That's fine.
Hopefully we get 2 more deals today.